Okay, I guess it's videotaping now. What's up, where my name Gold One, Golden, Mike Kendall, whatever you want to call it. Fad Usul. I'm gonna say that in my video. This is for people who do truck driving, owner operator. I had to learn the hard way, so I'm gonna give you a basic. I ain't gonna take it down all the way. I'm all I'm gonna take off is the drive. The man put on this piece right here. I forgot what it's called, or some type of regulator, but he didn't put on the drive, so I don't have AC, even though my readings are good. So I need a new drive this way. Every time, let me tell y'all something. I learned this from a TDOT, Tennessee Department of Transportation worker, and a few more mechanics. Every time you have to open a AC system, this right here is under pressure. When you relieve the pressure or whatever, and you open the system, even when you vacuum sucked it out, and you have to open the system, if you have to replace the compressor or whatever, when you open this system, you have to pay. Now, this one thing I'm hating about international, because they playing. But see, this is how rich white people folks do. And we got to come, and black folks, or whatever, to part of the industry now. But majority, we know the unions and all that is white. And a lot of them racist. But I'm going to say this part. And if you don't like the video, turn it off. Get your knowledge elsewhere. But every time you open the system, this is under pressure. So it's like gas is in here. And when you open the system, this is a filter. All that gas turns into liquid. It's gonna saturate your filter. Your filter's no good no more. This, I just paid $146 for. Just this piece right here. It's behind this black thing, from here to here. That's a whole piece with $146. Now I'll show you why I don't like Navistar and ProStar for doing this. I like the position of it is better than it is on my freightliner and everything. But I'm gonna take you over to my freightliner. I ain't gonna show you my address or none of that stuff. But here's my freightliner. The dryer sits right there. I had to replace that. It's pretty much new. I replaced this. This is your compressor. This is all. I'd rather show you on here and you can figure it out on there, because it's more easier to look at. This line goes to your condenser. There's two washers that fit in there with rubber fittings on them. They're pretty cheap at Freightliner. International wants to charge me $2, I think, a piece for a washer with a piece of rubber on it. That's what's wrong with our country. That hose right there cost me $100. That's what's wrong with our country. They know they could have made the metal come right here or right here and go straight, but they put the bend in it just to make you money, just so you can't go to O'Reilly's and you have to go somewhere and get this hose for $100. Just put the hose over there. The upper radiator hose on that one was $95. So, but anyway, so this goes into your compressor. This comes out of your compressor, ties into your lane. Pretty simple. It's the bottom of your condenser. Comes out right here, what I showed you. Comes out to your dryer. Goes all the way right through here. And then up under there comes out to the hose. But anyway, the major hoses, I just had to replace these two. They brand new. Go to your heater core. You can turn the knob on and off up behind the filter. You have to stand on the tab though. That one don't have any knobs on it. I don't like that either. But of course, anybody knows your high side and your low side. But that's what I'm replacing over there. It's in a better spot, as you can see. That's for me to take off. But it's not an extra $100 worth better. What makes this one $100 and $50 and make the one at Freightliner $40? Why? Because they just crooks, man. It's all it is, something to it. But I'm gonna unscrew this. This plate, the only thing this plate does is hold this down. After that, after I unscrew this, pop this out, this will slide, this piece right here will slide straight out. You can see it. I'm showing it to you. That piece will slide straight out. After you unhook this piece, it's a star up there, or a hex. That's a hex, but nevertheless, either way it go. I got both of them. Don't have to unscrew this. It's just a casing. I don't know why it's there. Guess it's to hold it and protect it from something flying. Something shouldn't fly through his. I mean, you was serious up under your hood and hit this. And you see the other one down there on my other one, don't even have that protection, ain't nothing over hit it. It's down there and it ain't hit it. But anyway, on the frame, and it didn't hit it. So I don't see how it's gonna get hit by anything. I mean, look, it's covered up completely, but they got this on here. I don't know, maybe it holds it in something. But it's more than likely unneeded protecting. What it probably is. More than likely is an unneeded case protecting. Just something for them to add more money. Tell you, oh, we shielding it from what? It's already shielded. What you shielding it for? What's gonna hit it? Anything from the tire gonna hit this. So I don't get it, but just more money. And that's what they do, and we allow them to do, and the governments allow them to do to us. But main thing, like I said, same thing with this one. Them two hoses going back up in there comes to your heater core, which sits up in there. Of course, this your filter up here, change in and out. But the main thing, quit going to places to do your AC work unless you have to or got money like that, man. It's a real simple system. Same thing on your car. You know what I mean? Dryer, your compressor, your condenser. Anything else in the truck is blower, you know, etc. That's in the truck. But this is where you add on a small port. This one has the high port, the big one. It don't even fit no more, so you can't put this hose on here. And I got manifold gauges too. It's better to do it with manifold. You can't fit this on here. So for truck drivers, fucking up on your AC, and like this one don't have an engine fan override. What you do, your AC controls your engine fan and how hot your coolant's gonna let it go, regardless of your thermostat. Your thermostat is stayed at 190, but trucks especially work hard and so forth, go uphill, pulling 80,000 pounds. The guy where I worked at, the mechanic, tried to tell me that it was okay. It done blowed up some a minute, but it was suctioned in all the way like this. You see it done blowed up. That's a brand new hose. That hose blew because we running 210 degrees before the fan cut on. And while your metal can handle that, your seals and your hose can't handle that. Your seals and your hose can't handle that. So that's my thing right there. Same way with that hose. That hose was $95. Yeah, that's the only thing they charge $95 for is the bend. But see, y'all don't never want to regulate companies. You got to learn to regulate these companies. You got to learn this piece on the GMC Savannah, which is much smaller, bigger. I can hold it in my hand like a PlayStation is bigger than that. From GMC, the same people we build out. That air filter, and all that is a hard plastic box, man. It's nothing to it. This one probably don't cost as much as GMC, the people we build out, do for their Savannah van. If you did this, and I'm not talking about the airflow filter that goes behind it. I asked them specifically for those. Oh, you talking about that and the airflow filter? No, I'm not talking about the mass airflow filter. We know that. Dude said, no, I can't believe it myself. Two guys, 2 different years I called and talked to, and they said, I can't believe this. I finally went to the junkyard and got one for about $5, I think $10 or something. But I can't believe this cost $200 or $300. It was $238, $338. He said, man, it's only a plastic box. I said, but these are the people we bail out, and these are the people we don't regulate. We shouldn't. If it didn't cost you $238 to make this box, yeah, I mean, me personally, there should be a law that says, if it took you $100 to make the box, ship it and receive it, all that, then you can't make no more than a minimal profit out of it. You can't say, well, one thing, it probably didn't take them $10 to make that box. $40. That's what I thought they were gonna tell me when I called, but they didn't. That's 200. I said, you got to be crazy. That's more than a part. That's more than an alternator. That's more than an alternator, man. But on this part, on the GMC Savannah, you know, customized van, I said, you charging $200, $338 for something that probably don't even cost $10 to make. God, I thought y'all gonna say 30 or 40 when you said that. I just couldn't believe it. I said, no wonder American citizens can't get nowhere. No wonder a truck driver can't get nowhere. This has no business. I'm just telling y'all the truth. He just told me an aftermarket for one of these is 218. The OEM was 383. Let me tell y'all something. That's not labor, product, everything. Nothing in that is even the $200, man. It's not $200 worth of material out here in the country. It's just that the rich make their prices and we go for it. So y'all go ahead, but like I said, if you ever doing it, man, and you know, replace the seals if you have to when you're in there. But dude, don't know what owner operators want to do it. That's your condenser. You know what I mean? Right here comes off the top, and the wires go right there into the back of the compressor and come all the way back right here. This your whole AC system except for the lines that go back to the back of your cab and so forth. But the adding and taking away and everything other than the blower that makes your AC system work is right here. From there to there. That's all your AC system is, man. So don't be wasting your money letting no Freightliner, International, Kenworth, Peterbilt, none of them charge you. Volvo, none of them charging you to do this system. So eventually they're gonna make one that you're gonna need the computers because this shit is so simple. And we know it ain't no, they're gonna say, well, it produces so much emissions or something. Watch what I tell you in the future. But quit paying people to do your shit, simple shit. And I'm gonna tell y'all with turbos too. You need to change the turbo, don't have them. They already charging too much money for the turbo. This right here is not $2,000 and $3,000 worth of material. There's a fan in there, there are bearings in there from what I understand it is. But the only thing that changes, you know why they cost so much? Because all you got to do to change turbos is unhook this, unhook that. On my Freightliner, I know I've taken mine off. I'll take you right back over here. It's better for me to show you on there, because I've taken that one off. That clamp, it's some hoses that sit right in there somewhere, but they just screw out too. But if you can see all the way back there, that clamp, depending on which turbo you're taking off, cause you know what I mean, depending on which turbo you're taking out, there it is. There's the little screw piece right there to screw in top of it, right there. You can see it. You got to put my finger on it if I can. With my finger. Let me see. Use this one. Am I getting my finger in it? That one right there. Tags. Or some land or water, whatever it is. I can't remember what it is float through there. But it's a land or cooling or something that goes in there too or something like that. But that's it. That's all it is to it, man. Ain't nothing else to no AC system. If you ever have a problem with your alternator, man, don't let nobody charge you for 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. And I'm sure you can unhook that yourself. Ah, that's loose. I'm glad I did look at it. That's a ground though, but I ain't worried about it because that's your positive up there. That's a positive, that's your ground. Unhook that, and that's all it is to it. Put you a new alternator on. Don't go up there and let them folks charge, you know, $500 for a new alternator, man. All these hoses. Really, the only thing, even the engine fan, I done took the this one real good. I probably wouldn't even have to take the radiator off on this one. My other one, I had to take the radiator off on. The engine fan, everything on the outside of this motor, man, you as owner operators need to quit going to these dudes, and these other owner operators scared of the competition like everybody else need to start making videos like this. You got more mechanics making videos than owner operators. So, it's what it is. There you have it.